very solid, concrete. I don't think it has like an exceedingly high synergy, but just a lot of well-rounded characters.
And with this deciding to run Hunk on point, I think that Cammy is a character who can fight Hunk. She has access to spinning back fist. That thing is projectile invulnerable, so she can swing with it if you think they're going to shoot at you. And then, looks like getting used to the Cyclops OTG timing for getting that, but immediately just rushes down some more. This time, US Agent assists. 2H is not quite catching there how it is desired to. But Mimikyute just getting all of the chances, and with all of the chances, they are trying to make all of the kills. But Escalante gets their Ultron in, make sure that Gambit has a chance to recover that red life, play some more. And Escalante, summoned Gambit unreasonably and got caught by assist. Everything went wrong for Escalante there. Let's see if this continues, or this time has a hit, but doesn't have the correct range to get the ground bounce. Would need to have gone for air dash up forward attack probably beforehand.
Ultron's a slower character, but he's just loaded to the teeth with tools.
Hypothetically, he's not a slower character. He moves pretty fast, but you do need to start zipping with him. Even though his move speed was actually increased for air dashes, he also had his normals made smaller, so his effective threat range is pretty similar to what it was before, but it requires you to move more to do the same thing.
More reliant on his drones now.
Getting the hit here. Had already used bounce, I guess? I don't actually remember how that bounce got used, but good stuff for Escalante. Gets the situation, but doesn't get the confirm, and gets thrown off of it. Let's see if Cammy gets the confirm. Hasn't been getting these confirms with Cyclops. I think with the cannon drill, you probably could use that US Agent in order to just get the bounce on them, but we'll see.
This time Escalante's familiar.
Gambit is definitely the newest member of Escalante's team, as can be seen. And Mimikyute immediately makes that adjustment, stops calling Cyclops, starts calling US Agent for the OTG, and kills off Gambit, kills off Ultron, all up to Hunk. Anchor Hunk's pretty scary. Do you think he'll take on this whole team?
Very capable in Escalante's hand. It matches their playstyle and strong tool set. Just Cammy is a very strong anti-zoning character, as we already pointed out.
Who ends up using the level 3 and manages to counter with the throw. What? Can confirm off of this. Mimikyute with the new US Agent. Looks like Double Doll is no longer the thing. It's Cammy and US Agent. We are seeing some Mimikyute come out in force, up 2-0 against Escalante. This time Escalante getting momentum right at the beginning. Has the hit on Cam. He's going to knock her into the corner. She has an okay amount of health. She's not going to die from this. And now Hunk gets brought in. Cammy, definitely a character who could fight Hunk, but these assists are not ideal for it, and gets caught immediately, leaving it all up to Cyclops and US Agent.
This is the first time Escalante is really seemingly getting to play their game.
Yes. And these are both characters that Mimikyute has way less experience with than Cammy, to my understanding. We've seen much more of the Shadow Lady from them in the past. And let's see if these are the right decision to add to the team. Cyclops is going to get blown up. I don't think we've really seen Anchor US Agent. Let's see what it does to try and approach this Hunk. The happy birthday! You swing. Isn't that what you do with her, Tim?
As NickBad has told me about Captain America, that seems to be the case. That's a throw.
This is a command throw, but Escalante doesn't know. And with that going to go into Super, X Factor. Didn't get it though, and now this is an opportunity for Escalante to kill off this character. But went over them, and because of that, Mimikyute takes it 3-0. Escalante dying at the last moment to the drop. That was tragic for Escalante. NickBad in the chat.
Pick up combos from like 2 continents away.
Ooh, nice.
So,
and throwing out those projectiles with assist. But gets caught immediately with the beam. Iceman is going to take so much damage. That chunked him bad. One of the things about Bishop is his best normal used to be the slide that was fast and moved him forward, and he does not have that anymore. He needs to play more stable grounded footsies, rely on no attacks that move him forward other than specials that have more risk involved with them.
The big thing about running Iceman is that I think Shocker kind of needs a babysitting projectile assist because his projectiles are good, but they're not that durable or fast.
Let's see how they end up approaching this. So far, it looks like Edsadiet has been the one that's been claiming the screen space, managing to get control and just chipping out, but gets hit by that air S. CaptainBackpak needed to believe and hit harder, but no, they lost their Shocker, and now Edsadiet ends up using a meter. That means Bishop gets to come in a relatively safe way, but this is looking bad for CaptainBackpak.
Man jump.
And with that, down to just Gambit. Gambit has been adjusted so his card durability, both special and hyper, have much more reasonable interactions with things. There were some fixes on how various stuff hit. Let's see how... Ooh! Ends up X-Factoring now, decides to invest the resources. Let's see, gets the chip on Shocker as he lands. Still has 3/4 of X-Factor. Goes for the Cajun escape, but not quite early enough to catch Iceman on incoming. Oh, but this time it's a hit. And CaptainBackpak, if he gets a hit, he'll be able to build meter level 3 as well. And having access to level 3, super nice for killing off a character as an anchor. Let's see if this is going to be the end. It's going to be the end for CaptainBackpak. No, it's not. There's another chance to live. But chipping out is too strong. Ooh. Okay, trying to back off, shoot some, use a little bit of the command jump in order to try and move forward, starting with the hitbox. Let's see how they end up approaching each other. Super jump S and it hits. Goes into a jump loop after the command hop, but doesn't quite get the jumping normal to connect. Let's see if CaptainBackpak has something to finish this off. Oh, Shocker's still alive and goes for his beam. Does a decent amount of chip there.
This doesn't, though.
Yes, indeed. And CaptainBackpak able to get their Shocker in safely as well. So CaptainBackpak did it with a tag instead of with a DHC, so they have access to more meter. But since then, Edsadiet has just been very successfully zoning them with the Ice Beam plus assist, and this is not going well for CaptainBackpak.
This is a big thing of why you like a buffer-based assist with Shocker.
Ooh, let's see. CaptainBackpak didn't get a dash beforehand, and because of that is going to get caught by the Gene Splice. Edsadiet's looking like they're in a great place to take this. Gambit can totally make a comeback, but let's see if he gets the opportunity to. Gets the hit on Iceman. Okay, I think he could kill here without even needing to spend X-Factor, so without needing to spend X-Factor, that means if he gets a hit, he gets to potentially kill. Oh no, did not press it quite fast enough, and now with that, gets thrown by the Shocker. Okay, didn't end up connecting there. Gambit, however, looks like they are going to evaporate, and with that, Edsadiet going 2-0 against CaptainBackpak. CaptainBackpak needs to make some kind of adjustment if they want to handle Edsadiet.
Oh, what was the state of his grenades after the changes for Bishop?
They're all substantially different. I haven't looked into the best way to utilize them yet, but they function very differently than they did in the previous one. They can't be used for as cheap spam as I would have done in the previous variant with this character.
I wonder if, like, I guess he's doing this now, but using a super jump height to drop grenades so he has safer landings.
We will see how it's approached. Got the hit there, but didn't end up getting more. Ice Beam actually was a bit of a sabotage. Oh, this time Edsadiet is not going for the command jump, just going straight for the launch. Hits with that and is going to be able to DHC. Is this going to kill the Shocker?
Nope.
No, he teched very high in the air there. That was quite unfortunate for Edsadiet. Looks like that super doesn't do a soft knockdown or anything. People just need to tolerate going for higher hitting things they want to DHC.
Sets it up again.
Ice Beam connecting with Bishop there. Let's see. And this is going to chip him out the rest of the way. It's all up to Gambit again. It looks like Edsadiet, if they just stay with their game plan, are getting rewarded for it. CaptainBackpak here is going to have to make something happen, but gets caught from the top of Super Jump into the ground Air S. And with that, this is potentially going to be the end of CaptainBackpak. Any X Factor? No X Factor used. CaptainBackpak has another chance.
Got a slide.
Slide was one of the moves that was buffed.
No kidding.
And with that, Edsadiet goes up 3-0 over CaptainBackpak, taking the game.
Okay, that means we'll see you later, Backpack, in the lower bracket.
Yes, indeed. Let's see. So, just so folks know, some other folks who are in bracket. Off stream, we had Best Xbox against Gambit's game, incredibly different in how they have to play.
So if I see Renard play Jean, there's always one thing I want to see Renard do. Let's see some teleport mix.
Oh, went for the 6H there. Let's see what gets set up. Oh, and the incendiary grenade, seeing if it connects. And the pressure with her is relentless, but didn't end up doing a safe way of finishing it, and because of that, this is going in. Is this CaptainBackpak or is this RemSho for player one? Okay. Well, unfortunately, their U.S. agent isn't faring any better, and with that, they are going to go down, and Jean gets the opportunity to get her absorption field up and get some projectiles to interact with Gambit a bit. The dive was good. This is going to... It doesn't protect her, and with that, the Arctic attack is just going to do a little bit, but not enough to kill, but getting to the other side will. X-Stars Jill, though, incredibly scary team. Let's see what RemSho does to try and get in on this. Previously, Ice Beam would have beaten level 3 Buster because it had properties that were unreasonable. Now it will not beat level 3 Buster right there.
Thing is, now only Buster is unreasonable.
Ooh, and catches with the Shockwave. But X has a decent amount of life, and there is so much meter available here. RemSho needs to be cautious about their assist calls, and if they do anything obvious, but manages to get a really good hit on Renard while they're falling. And that was an amazing punish on Cajun Escape. Renard going in there, getting the X Factor throw out of it, and is going to cook him some Gambit in the process. And with that, Renard down to just Iceman left to kill. Will Iceman deal with the mix? He swung into it and died as a result. You need to respect incendiary grenades. They explode when you hit her, and they have soft knockdown, so even if you're pretty high up, sometimes you could trade with something as ridiculous as a foot dive and still not be able to combo her, and if you trade with something like a jump light or something, you're just gonna die. She gets to combo you instead.
And what's the alternative? Cross under slide? You're gonna be really careful.
Oh, is this gonna catch her? No, she blocks in time. And that's so unfortunate. RemSho went for the X in order to try and be safe. Renard pushed the button at just the right time to make it not work out. And with that absorption field on, it makes it so both of RemSho's assists don't really interact with Jean when she's just like in neutral there. But the hit comes in. This is RemSho's opportunity. Hit two very important characters. Has the knockdown, is going to be able to do the super. This should just kill both for 1 meter. This is very good for RemSho, but X is very capable of killing an entire team. Let's see if he gets the opportunity.
This character's still nightmarish in X Factor.
Oh, and RemSho without X Factor versus a character like X can be a little scary to try and deal with. But it seems to be pretty aggressive despite that, and gets hit, unfortunately for them. And with that, Renard is down to a quarter of X Factor on X versus the entirety of Iceman with no X Factor available, is going to hit him immediately, and I think this is the end of Iceman. With that, gets the follow-up into the second Lightning Super, and Renard goes up 2-0 after looking like he was in a kind of scary situation there. Just too clutch, ready for battle.
Out of curiosity, is there a limit to how many lightning supers you can get during that, or is it just all your bar?
Hit Lightning Storm for X has hit stun deterioration, unlike all of the other hypers in the game. So the later you are in combo, the less hit stun it has. And because of that, you only get, it depends on what combo you do beforehand. Sometimes you can't even get 2, depending on if you've done a long combo before Lightning Storm. So we're going to see the new Commando. I'm excited to see how this ends up working out.
Yeah, really very strong anti-air presence now.
Excited to see how it plays out. Having good anti-air tools very important against Jean. Let's see, and that assist is good. It looks like still, so ends up getting some hits there. Jean Grey going to get it started, but not a real combo. This is going to be a confirm, however, off throw. Has 2 meters available. I would kill this character. Oh no! Decided not to spend meter to kill the character. Sometimes that's how you want to do it. Xeno did amazing work on updating the Gambit animation there for the Royal Plush. It's so cool. And then Callie did cool work with, I believe, some of the like After Effect trail things too. So nice work to both of them on all the stuff they do. Jean Grey here is going to get a cleaner hit on Commando. S.T.A.R.S Jill is getting time to recover, but Renard has just not quite been getting his S's there. Setting up most of the things, but then just needing to win neutral multiple times because of his drops. Fortunately for him, he has been winning neutral those times because post-drop, but it's not the easiest way to do things. Shockwaves to protect the homie, and Shockwave from the opposite side is going to take a chunk out of Iceman's life. Didn't get the triple, but is still in a pretty decent situation. But this is looking decent for RemSho. This is the first time that Renard has used his X Factor before RemSho has, and lost the character before RemSho has. But every character on RemSho's team is bleeding, will only take a single meter to kill, and this is looking... Oh no! It looks like a drop from Renard there. And another one. All of these things just like starting, but not quite doing it. Goes for the DHC. Oh, that one's going to leave them vulnerable. And because of that, Renard punishes. Would you have invested the X Factor there to save Iceman? Oh, no need to do that.
Yes, but looks like another strategy is better.
It was all a bait. Almost dying was a bait. Sometimes almost dying is a bait. Oh gosh, got the hit, but then didn't believe. Just needed to mash.
Oh, over the Captain Sword.
Oh, caught both. This is going to... Oh, it only got Commando. That was very fortunate for RemSho. And because of that, they're going to take out Renard this game, getting a game on the board.
The defenders of justice never back down.
Let's see. Ooh. Renard gets the hit. Let's see if he could finish his combo this time. The dive kicks and the air S's after fireballs have been a little bit absent, but RemSho is ready to take advantage of the situation. That isn't the way to combo there, and because of that, this is going to be... Ooh, a happy birthday for Renard! All part of the plan. The bait worked. Let's see how they kill these characters. Ends up going into this, an X ideal super to come after Shockwave, and it's a hard knockdown, so the DHC into S.T.A.R.S Jill is going to kill at least Gambit and leave Commando in a very terrible situation. Ooh, and managed to get an additional meter out of... Oh no! RemSho went for something when there was a grenade out, but now has an opportunity. X Factor 3 hit on Jill. This should be the end of the character potentially. Oh no! Dropped it! And catches X for 90% of his life, but 90 is not 100, and with that, S.T.A.R.S Jill is going to potentially not seal it out. This is an extra opportunity for RemSho, able to potentially clutch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Yeah, the bar to happy birthday if he gets a good situation, but Renard's not giving it.
X has been summoned, but like whenever RemSho tries to get a good punish on him, Renard ends up protecting him and getting some damage on Iceman. That was good work in protecting his friends. Nice work to Renard, who moves on in the winner's side of the bracket. I'm gonna have to hop off to play my match against Mimikyute.
Looking... Oh my god, it is Dan. Oh. What
Which
was
is actually
changed?
kind of... I don't know. The really funny part is, like, Dan... We've had Dan players on the mainstream, like, weeks and weeks before. So I don't know. Maybe something with the update. Anyways, Isicera couldn't be happier. Not playing
This
Dan.
is literally the first time we have ever managed to force Isicera to swap character during a tournament. Baby, it's happened.
Yeah, so for those who are not in the loop about Isicera, she usually picks a brand new, I'm not going to say a team because there's usually like X or Captain Marvel on there, but like a new point character every week. And this week she was going to play Dan due to peer pressure or, character suggestion. But obviously that's not going to happen this week because Dan is breaking the game.
I see, in one game, Dan is finally broken. It happened. Not a joke character anymore, just a joke.
But, at this point, it looks like Isicera is still cleaning up. This is the true power of the Psycho, because you don't have to use Dan, you can use Spider-Gwen.
I think people are slightly forgetful of the fact that Isicera and Renard were some of the earliest people to find the dirty stuff of this character.
True. Nah, I don't know if you just came in, but Isicera was supposed to be playing Dan this weekend. Or this tournament, I should say. But Dan has been breaking the game. It won't launch or get into, like, the stage. So she just went to Gwen.
I think for some strange reason, the version that's on the server is corrupted, but the actual Dan file works fine. Or this combo. Gets the full route here. Yeah, Mimi's been running this back-end US agent, and I'm kind of impressed what they've discovered.
Wow, that actually all comboed sick.
Feels like too long since we've seen Shadow Lady scaring people.
Was Dan in that Street Fighter Cross Tekken? I don't recall him. I remember Box Art Mega Man.
I keep trying to forget that.
He's a tutorial character. Okay.
Oh. Mimi snuffed that out. Ninjutsu's sometimes hard to... Something never changes. If it's US Agent or Cap, they're both going through your projectiles. Nothing personal.
Yep. Best thing to do against Cap when he's, attempting to do that is literally just punch him in the face. It's projectile vulnerable, not physical.
But the meme is not going to sugarcoat it. Charging star, charging star, charging star.
Yep. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Cap's dead.
Oh, Shadow Lady's also dead. Well, if you've seen like the final Smash Mega Man has in Smash Brothers, I'd love to see a version of that for X in this game, except bad box art Mega Man shows up and X uses his head to brace the cannon when it fires. What else are you gonna do with bad box art Mega Man? Everybody remembers that.
Hunk? Okay.
Nobody remembers the two cat mascots from PlayStation and Cross Tekken.
I don't think he's been... Okay, I was going to say, I don't think he's been nerfed that much. He's still a boss character in all rights. It doesn't matter if you get crossed up.
So, if you thought Flowchart Ken was Flowchart, you've seen nothing until I mastered Shinakuma. Oh, I think I had a double jump there. Spider-Gwen has the bar. Isicera knows when to spend and when to save, and this is not a save moment. I think Psylocke is a character that has recently been redeemed in the eyes of the community. We swore off of them for I think like half of a year, and now everybody's playing this character again, and I'm so happy to see it.
Yeah, she's a solid character, untouched by the recent patch.
Oh no, she 2 patches ago she lost her OTG on the Hyper, which means it's a little harder to combo onto it now.
Ah well. S.T.A.R.S takes it 3-0. Let's see who we got coming up next. Hopefully not a Dan player. It's going to be Xeno versus H no longer crumples. And that's used for a variety of things. So I just think he's going to do less damage overall. I still think Venom is an excellent character, though.
He also, I forgot what's the name of the air special, but the one that turns him into a death blimp has been shrunk.
Yep. I think the biggest advantage. Oh, hold on, did that change? Well, no, maybe it didn't come out because I know if you hit Servbot after he calls his boys, the boys will still come out. But I think when Servbot got hit earlier, the boys didn't come out yet. I don't know if that was changed. I doubt it, but
I don't think
actually
it's been altered.
Yeah. I thought it was also with his assist too. Like I've seen the boys come out and Servbot get hit, and the boys will still come. But who knows?
Xbox did point out that Servbot plus Venom has a humongous amount of extra damage on the table available to them.
Oh, that's a Death Strider.
Now look how much extra damage you get. It almost killed Leon too.
Okay, so just to make sure, if Servbot gets hit in any way, shape, or form, the boys go away. Is that right? Mm-hmm. So that's the best news I've heard all night.
Of course. Shout out to the modders in the chat. We've already seen both Treewiz and the Incredible Cali Kicks. You guys are epic.
777, because I don't know how to pronounce your name. Urian is like on a permanent back burner. To say he's broken is probably the understatement of the year.
Player 2 wins. Live and let die. Fight.
Ow. Gets confirm off of Lunch Rush. OTG pickup with the assist. Not sure how much more damage you're going to milk out of this. The scaling is getting pretty bad.
Matches have been going pretty well, Smash. The only thing that's been kind of weird is Dan, of all characters, has broken the game. So no one's using Dan tonight.
But with Isicera's team in particular, it causes an overlap crash.
And I don't know what happened, but Xbox had a happy birthday, and then, what did we call it that one time? A cake not eaten?
Cake uneaten.
Like cake uneaten, that's right.
Okay, and Dobby? Probably the pioneer as of recent of this version of Strider, because he is core design not supposed to play like regular Strider. He has similarities, but between no teleports and just a lot more rushdown-esque tools, he is designed to be this middle and very powerful like pressure character.
Oh yeah, he's probably, outside of Gambit, probably Dob's best character.
Oh, good pickup. That's the Graham. Oh. And I think ever since this character has come out, very few people have really started to get good at pushing the fact that orbs last all, like, 3 seconds?
So much damage.
That's X Factor plus Team Hyper on this combo. This team, geez. Servbot really brings best Xbox team into another tier of damage.
Ooh. Yep. And as annoying as Servbot is, it's so hard to just do the most basic combo on him. The best thing you can do against him is do HS and then HS in the air. It's the most consistent way to hit him. Oh,
Jitsu.
That
It's
is
doable.
that had to be an input error. And so did that.
Ooh, this is
Oh.
so close. Next touch.
Ah,
1-1.
alright. And Dob has usually been using this Leon point until he's down by 2 games. And he's been making it work.
But Leon is probably the most high-risk reward keep-away character in the entire Palette Swap roster. His damage is legendary. His pressure is absurd, but he has gaps and he has low HP.
Yeah, but if he gets you full screen, he can do gun, sniper rifle, and it hurt. It hurt a lot.
Some of his other guns are pretty stupid too, and he has like parry. Like
Yeah, what's his down angle one? I think it's called Matilda. I've
it
never
could also
played.
be the pistol. You can swap it.
That's true.
To go with that, you also just have the knife parry, which is the most high-risk, high-reward option. Okay, extend.
Yeah, definitely not enough to kill, but we'll get the corner and a knockdown. Here comes the
Lunch rush.
roundhouse kick.
Nice air shot. That shotgun spray is so good.
Alright, and this should be a dead strider.
Nice presence of mind to block that.
Yeah, you got the hit, but Luncherus said no.
Nice attempt, but can he punish this? He
There
cannot.
was an attempt. I don't think I would have done that, but, you know,
I can. Wow. Technically, I don't think Servbot has any tools that can stop Psylocke, but also Psylocke, I'm not sure is having any luck hitting him.
yeah, like, it's just doing the sitting animation. He's just waiting for the install to be over.
Look, he's sitting. That was
Wow,
so
that actually got
close.
through all of the lunch rush.
Just
Ooh,
enough of me.
barely. But you know, on the other hand, Servbot has like what, 600 KHP, I think. Maybe a little bit more.
Meanwhile, off, we're determining that the Crash era Isicera discovered might be partially involving Cammy.
I still think it's funnier to blame Dan.
Oh, here comes the Hunk.
Another good anchor character with a very good assist. So it's basically Servbot, but with a gun.
Less damage, more pressure. So we finished claiming codes. Thank you very much, everyone. And gets the OTG here. Oh no.
Who was the last person to claim the code there, Fruity? Nice, Monday.
You Monday.
Huh, that's really weird. I've seen Xbox do that, you know, combo hundreds of times before. I don't know why it's not working.
It's just, I think, latency timing. Because the Hunk's assist is really easy to pick up OTGs with. It's very consistent.
It was US Agent, Kevin.
Oh no, big drop. You need to kill the Psylocke or she will kill you.
Yeah. Don't you mess with Grape Venom. That Grape Venom is sponsored by Smuckers.
That reminds me of a purple Skittle. that goes. 2-2.
Player 2 wins.
Oh, here comes the Monster Hunter.
Yep, another of Dobbs' character, and the Gambit. So yeah, this is the Dobby I know.
Well, thank you, Fetus, for gifting a sub to Truce. That's 1,999 subs you've gifted? Wow.
Monster Hunter does not care about your, let's just say, your block string.
So,
Does not
thank you for
care about
gifting
your
a sub.
pressure.
To Cali Kings, 110 subs even? That's goated to both of you. Yeah, this is the character that is probably most unique to Palette Swap because just she plays well in the engine, but she's a big little character.
Hey, look, another modder. It's Tabs. Look at that. I was going to say, look at that sick new Gambit animation for Royal Flush, but, you know, Xbox just had a jump in the air and the camera followed.
With patience, Monster Hunter has to respect when you're pressured like that. Also, thank you, Fetus, for gifting a sub to Hi, I am Tabs.
Good block.
It goes for the install here.
It's still hit. I mean, Xbox has a large hill to climb if he wants to win, but you know, if Dob keeps blocking with his face, he's gonna have a better chance.
It shrunk a lot in 2 seconds.
Misinput. Unfortunate.
Air Hyper makes this consistent.
Player 1 wins.
Congratulations, the Dobbilicious.
Yep, alright. I'm gonna go bang my head against the wall and play Renard.
Oh man, good luck.
That's going to be an exciting match to witness. I'm eager to see NickBad and Renard face off in their duel. Let's see how they each approach.
On the left, we have Team My Childhood, and on the right, we also have Team My Childhood.
2 shockers, huh? Well, I haven't been watching because I had to play a match. Have we had any shockers on tonight?
Oh yeah, first match, once again, another Shocker Mirror match. This character is seemingly quite popular.
I don't know why, but it felt like Toji Shocker just tried to do like a reaching demon because I saw the 2 jabs.
So, Shocker's limbs get it where they need to, but it's this keep away, specifically backed with a strong assist that can buy you time, where he really shines.
I'm actually kind of really surprised on Toji's team this week. Like, I can understand the Venom, but like Shocker because he's new, but I don't think I've ever seen him play Carnage, or it hasn't been in a very long time.
No,
and Carnage was played quite a bit until like I don't think he really fell off. It's just people didn't play him for whatever reason. Used to have a really decent and easy infinite. Doesn't have that anymore. He's a little bit slower. He doesn't have a crumple anymore, but he's still Carnage.
very strong character. And Lieutenant Surge, yeah, one of the scariest players we've had in the bracket in recent memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played him in the not the first. Well, it was probably like one like early last year. Yeah, no infants yet.
That's going to do very little damage. How about this? Just enough. Nice.
Player 1 wins.
And S is one of those players that's been leveling up literally every single week.
I say the same for our friend Zeno here. But they don't dwell on characters very long, so I feel like they're always relearning the meta.
Well, they always have like like their main chicken, yeah.
Mhm.
Like if Xeno loses one more match, they might pull out their main stuff.
But here in this matchup, you can see like a large portion of Shocker is still just the assist he's running.
Yeah, don't expect anything too fancy with Shocker. He is, at least in my opinion, I'm not gonna say a pure zoner, but damn near close enough.
He does confirm well off of zoning tools, but they're not as strong in pure combo situations
Bulldog!
sometimes. Speaking of another almost pure zoner, but he has pretty damn impressive normals, it's Cyclops.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The big thing about Carnage is his dinner time, which is his air fireball. Each, I guess, level, so light, medium, heavy, go in a certain direction, and it has a bit more startup. So like his
Somewhat
heavy...
Nova-esque. Wow, nice anti-air normal. And the confirm.
Oh yeah, he's still hella quick. Alright, 2-0. That's a die-up. Okay, yep. As I thought, I'm gonna go here. It's gonna be like, don't pick ban. I'm surprised we haven't seen any, or maybe we have. We haven't seen any Lucas yet. Hell, I might play Lucas if I'm on stream. Who knows? Alright, Batsu, okay. Batsu, the only change that I know that happened to him... Oh, he was, okay, cool. Is he used to do 3 of those dive kicks in a combo. He can only do 1 of them now. Outside of that, I think he just got cleaned up a little bit.
He has better OTG routes, I think, right? That's the big thing.
OTG, yeah, I think it's the same. Or same-ish.
I know he's full actionable after something that lets his combos be a lot more consistent in certain pickups. Regardless, I like Batsu, and when you get people into the corner, his mix starts to get pretty strong.
Until he dies. And good old Jill, she's up next on the chopping block, if I remember correctly.
I think that's accurate.
Like, if I had to take a guess, what might happen to her is her, she could do quite a few OTGs by herself, and that probably will get nerfed, kind of like what happened to Asura.
Isicera knows a little bit more of the lowdown.
There you go. Blast into bigger blast.
It's so hard to challenge that.
Alright, besides not the X. That actually might... Wow. I guess when she does her super, she just ate that beam. It's so unnecessary, but so cool.
Yes, it is. Okay, now you have to be super careful. This character does really well against zoners because unless you perfectly keep her out, even though she's weak to projectiles, her next touch kills you. So,
oh yeah, 100%.
Slow character versus insanely fast character.
Oh, went for the Bulldog again. Wow, what a grab. Oh no! Alright, both X's are basically done. Oh, punch. Ah, doesn't get the follow-up though. I don't know if he can super after his DP. Is that gonna work? I did it for movement! I did it for no.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Player 2 wins.
I can't believe that worked.
Ooh, with one on the board, see if Xeno can pull this all the way the other way. Easy confirm. Even that dropped. Oof.
Yeah, he
Shockwave
has like
air
one of
state.
those like if you do like ABC launch combo, bring it down, OTG, and then do the same combo, it has a tendency to miss because I think and I don't know how to explain it. I think his buttons cause a lot of hit stun. One of the mini modders could probably put it more eloquently.
So I think what we're definitely going to see of Shocker is the command jump options he has are so good once you finally master them.
I'm still
That's a
holding
decent
out for the
fight.
one day that Xeno does Dragon install. Even though I know it sucks, I still want to see it. Oh, happy birthday!
This is big. Ooh, really big. I think. No, never mind. Can't kill now. Second chance.
You
Another
got
drop.
an air dash. Got an air dash after that.
X-Factor?
Batsu could stay up in the air for quite a long time if he wanted to.
This is what we're getting. Well, reminds me of Yoon in Third Strike a little, but if one must, dive kick. Question is, Ed gonna be mentally prepared for the Red She-Hulk if he can get past Batsu, which I don't think he can now.
Oh, you had it. All you had to do was he has 2 air supers. Either of them would have worked. There you go. Vroom. I think Batsu's idle animation is different now too. Didn't notice that.
Hey, character swap? What do we have?
Hey, John. Okay.
Oh, didn't see that one coming.
I know Edsadiet has been playing John a little bit.
And Spider-Gwen, too.
I mean, that's a solid team. Nothing wrong with that. It's just basically, John. Alright, John, I would believe, be considered a rushdown character.
Completely.
The only thing that's kind of wonky with him is his jump medium has a very, very small hitbox. But beyond that, he's a very solid character.
He has access to for a special plus button his command jump that he has in Darkstalkers for his dash. So super low to the ground.
Well, we're not going to see it.
Not seeing a lot. I'm enjoying this Batsu. Oh my god, that worked too.
Oh,
He was
almost-
a mad genius.
And almost looked like Zeno was about to confirm that after the grenades came down. John's kind of sick. He just didn't get a chance to play.
If you love the Beast Cannon sound effect, you'll hear it a lot.
Oh,
Drops
this is
the
confirmed.
extension.
Oh shit, Spider-Gwen dead. That's okay. Edsadiet is probably one of his best characters as Cyclops.
Level 3, scaling, not enough. Death kick? No good.
Yeah, I don't think it has any invincibility. Yep, dreams don't
Oh,
die.
no.
The Cyclops might.
Nice punish. Zeno completely turning this around.
Alright, and Xeno from the, basically the jaws of defeat takes it back in a reverse 3-2.
And we're down to our last 3 Matcherino codes. Thank you for people who contributed. And of course, as a reminder, please, in the majestic pink gi.
It is a majestic pinky. This is true. I didn't take that into account, but looks like Renard going to get the throw here on NickBad. Doesn't get the confirm, however. Jean has some very belligerent buttons. I'm curious to see how new Commando interacts with them because she can swing it, folks.
It's going to be heavily based on the summon, I think, to contain it. That don't
Oh,
work.
there's no more Super Captain Fire, my friend.
Old habits die hard.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to get used to how your character's been adjusted. And Renard went for the field, but it was too early to capture NickBad out of the air. This is looking like a pretty even matchup, but Renard a decent amount of additional meter and gets the hit on Sakura. Now it is looking wildly in Renard's favor. Going to be able to kill without meter and has the opportunity to get mix on incoming Commando. A little bit of footsies, but then just swings at each other, and it works out better for Renard using the superior button.
This work? That will. Very smart to adjust.
NickBad saving themselves from a potential drop and went for the cross under, but it didn't quite work. However, avoids the air S and immediately gets the chance to kill X. Gets the down TAC. Is this going to be enough? Kill this character if you can. Highly recommended. Oh, that does a decent amount now, the Captain Sword. Is X going to be used? Does not.
Close.
Just DHC out, Renard. Huh? Or not. Okay, it's all up to Dark Jill, but Dark Jill is a great character for it to be up to. Has plenty of tools to make it so she can take on all kinds of teams. Is fighting as S.T.A.R.S Jill herself. Ooh, X-Factor NickBad? And with that, it looks like NickBad is going to take the first game over Renard 1-0 in this first battle of the set. Let's see how Renard adjusts. The Jean Grey seemed to be doing well, but then there was just like momentum acquired when NickBad got that first kill and made it into so much more for his team. And that was showing even without his Sakura, because Sakura, the character that he's most known for, wasn't really the star of that at all. It was more just like Commando and S.T.A.R.S Jill doing the work.
I feel like he's still falling into that habit, though.
Yeah, assuming Super Captain Fire is there to be super into Captain Fire is definitely a thing that it'll probably take some adjustment to get out of. Both of them are just beating on assists, but unfortunately for NickBad, Jean Grey's buttons are bigger than Commando's, and manages to get around the Incendiary there. That is going to have potential setup for the next character. Got stand medium instead of setting up orbs. Very unfortunate for Renard. But this time we get to see, this is NickBad with the new Sakura. What does he do to play with her?
Well, you can't rely on the install state now because it actually is a duration, so it's all his fundamentals from the base roster version.
And with that, going to get the hits, goes into orb, and X's DHC does so much damage here, going to kill off Sakura. NickBad has S.T.A.R.S Jill, but Dark S.T.A.R.S Jill can do this. Oh, especially if she gets an immediate hit.
And grenade?
Oh, but the shock grenade saved Renard there. Let's see, NickBad getting out of the corner. Very good for him. He is in a pretty scary spot on life, but Renard getting the block there makes that extra bad. And with that, Renard is going to take the second game, tying it up 1-1. I'm curious which characters people have been investing their time in, because people obviously excited to learn the new stuff, but seeing how to stabilize with how old characters have changed is also a potential challenge. Oh, but Renard gets the hit this time. That is a very huge amount of scaling, and Jean is impacted when you start a combo with X-Buster, but it's still a combo, so she's going to be able to build a decent amount of meter, get some damage, but then we'll need another hit if she wants to kill Commando. And her traps are so good, protect her in that situation. Commando eating some very challenging chips. This is looking very solid for Jean. She has just been obliterating this character. But let's see how Sakura ends up approaching the match. She no longer can get her full screen tool that she had from like the Zanku Hadokens, but she still has access to plenty of other things. Oh my gosh, it goes down so quickly, that timer. And let's see, Dark Sakura's gonna get this beam. It catches Jean, doesn't quite kill her, and the shockwave comes out, DHC, and this is going to triple DHC kill Sakura as a result. And the last of the bullets hit. There was a chance Sakura could have fallen past the bullets, which wouldn't have let the grenades combo, but everything worked out for Renard there. Ooh, but not quite.
One last
S.T.A.R.S still
chance.
getting another chance to play, and this is it. X Factor available, hits immediately, but goes over her. The drop is very unfortunate. Kills off S.T.A.R.S. Jean Grey's going to be coming in against an incendiary grenade on the ground, 2 of them, but dive kicks right into it. Oh, Air S doing something good, but Renard just continues the swing, and as the swings continue, NickBad dies to them. NickBad losing a second game, going down 2-1. Will he be able to make the adjustment that Renard made in between Game 1 and Game 2? Or is this going to be just Renard doing the sweep on it?
There's a chance. His Sakura, like, technically the install's a nerf, but it doesn't change a lot of his combo routes. It's just getting the time to play them out.
I think mainly he doesn't get to OTG in a bunch of situations that he previously did much more accessibly. So, like, confirming off of all kinds of things that are random hard knockdowns off of throws in weird situations or things like that is much more challenging. And oh my gosh, Commando is not faring well against Gene Traps plus X Assist. It has just been incredibly good at keeping... The meta is not favorable to characters who cannot get around projectiles right now, and NickBad having some challenges, but that's the thing. Jean's projectiles are scary when you're far away, but then when you actually have to fight her, she also has some of the best in-close normals for being able to flail at you. She's a very good character.
Drop my angry wizard Tim copy pasta. She also has like Wesker level teleports that nobody uses.
Yeah, her teleports are pretty sweet. Oh, but getting hit as she tries to set up is exactly how you get rid of her. Oh no! He got Captain Fire instead of a summon, I think?
But summons are on the special button. How'd you get Captain Fire?
Maybe Fat Finger?
Ah,
I have Fat Finger before. Oh, Jean confirms off of everything. That character tab, you gave her many blessings. Her hit stun, it used to be everything, and then even from full screen everything, because she had that full screen dash, everything had so much hit stun. But even without that, she's just like the confirm monster. And with that... Oh, go ahead. Them some modded Marvel and are getting the opportunity to check it out right now on the amazing Avengers. Oh, Blue Sub 97 is on Team Milk. I see. And one of the things, there were a ton of changes to Bishop. He's one of the characters that was modified a lot. But one of the things is that his guns are actually substantially lower now, so you actually need to deal with them. And a lot of characters can have some more challenge with this. Oh, but Ken going to get in on this Bishop, gets the combo going. And this isn't gonna kill, but it is going to do a decent amount of damage. Bishop left in brutal situation, ready for Venom to fight. Oh, but good defensive air button, trying to make sure that Venom doesn't get a chance to catch him.
That pressure.
The Venom things have been working out for best Xbox One. Got the first hit, but then didn't get anything afterwards. Will best Xbox get the confirmation? Didn't have the hit from their normal, but the Venom barrel was fast enough to confirm anyways.
You're getting more off of that now because there's no wall bounce.
Oh, and now it's up to CaptainBackpak's Gambit as anchor to see what they could do. And the lunch rush catches best Xbox. Please be willing to use your X Factor. It actually makes your life so much easier. Oh, CaptainBackpak using that X Factor and gets the S after the throw tech. Very nice job being ready for the throw and killing off Venom. Good stuff to the captain. Let's see what they have to fight off Ken here. And best Xbox ready for the cross-up. This is going to actually not work out, but the backside of the kick catches when he tries to go in and punish.
Is this safe?
No, there is a hole, but like hitting Servbot, I don't believe is going to stop those. So let's see. Oh, most of those go over. That is so fortunate for best Xbox because Servbot's life is very low. But get it. So getting chipped hurts, but when most of the chip just goes right over his head, it makes his life much easier. Is this gonna catch? Oh, just does some chip damage.
Desperation chip to try and get this thing off the screen.
Oh, then the belly flop from the top ropes. But it is unfortunate for Servbot, unable to do so. And Best Xbox, using the X Factor to save Servbot, wants to ensure that this character survives, has access to the Hadouken assist, throwing out some Servbot homies, and with that, is able to take the first game against CaptainBackpak. Best Xbox immediately back into it. Both of them happy to take some distance, but then Best Xbox One was only feinting going back, using it as a mix to go right back in immediately, is going to have the knockdown on Shocker here. Only 325k before spending meter, because Servbot's assist scales really hard if it's your combo starter.
Xbox has a lot of secret damage once he builds bar, so it's all worthwhile.
Ooh, and Shocker gets this hit, but does not get the confirm off of it. And with that, the beam here catches Venom and eliminates the Servbots. Very nice stuff, keeping himself protected. Let's see how CaptainBackpak approaches this. Oh, the 6H does not work how it used to, and because of that, Best Xbox needed to play some scramble footsies afterwards instead of just winning.
Comes back down, gets hit.
Airplane may be invisible. I know on certain colors of Servbot, Airplane is invisible, Cali Kings. I don't know if this is one of the colors of Servbot, but Airplane does not have proper stuff on one of the colors, or at least it used to. May have been fixed at some point. Oh, but Shocker is fixed to death. He is done now. Best Xbox is going for the mix-up on Gambit, gets the hit for it, and it's a wall bounce. Do they have something to go? There's the level 3 available. And will they get the DHC in time? Goes for the double super. And the giant Servbot is going to be enough to finish off the match. And with that, Best Xbox One going up 2-0 over CaptainBackpak. Okay, going back into it, same team. Doesn't feel like there's any need for adjustment there. And but let's see if there's adjustment in gameplay in order to handle this. Servbot assist has been catching CaptainBackpak a decent amount. Let's see if it's going to continue to do so. That dash crouch light is just doing the work too. This is looking like it could be scary for CaptainBackpak. And the pressure pushed into the corner, uses the overhead, and with this is going to be able to set up a little bit more damage. Goes into level 1, should be able to kill off Bishop here. Decides to use one more meter to be 100% sure. Gets rid of the character, and because of this, CaptainBackpak can build a tiny bit of additional meter, but it's all good. Oh, gets the super. Is there a DHC that they're going to use? Instead goes for X Factor, but doesn't confirm it.
Like a big thing about Xbox's game right now is they're just punishing the fact that Backpack doesn't really have a strong defense assist.
It is definitely one of the things where they are just keeping the pressure on, and it doesn't look like CaptainBackpak's ready for some of the ways that Best Xbox likes to aggress, especially with assists. And is this super's not going to set up a kill? There's not quite a meter to DHC, and X Factor wasn't used earlier, but this is going to be the end of. Oh no, it's not the end of Best Xbox. Best Xbox is leaving so many opportunities for CaptainBackpak, but they're not going to work out. Venom thing killing him off at the last moment. And with that, Best Xbox takes it 3-0 over CaptainBackpak.
Who's coming up next?
Stuff recently. See how he fights against the power of NickBad.
Relying on Beast Cannon here. Oh.
Super Beast Cannon immediately. And Talbain's gonna get hit here. The down TAC as well. Oh, the bounce here is going to actually cause a flip out. That was very unfortunate for Escalante, but is at such a huge meter advantage now that it's going to be rough for NickBad. This is going to be the end of Talbain for a single bar. Oh no, for 0 bars. Much better for Escalante. Decided to reset things instead. But now let's see how NickBad approaches things with Sakura and Captain Commando. Ends up having the Captain Fire.
Assist.
The OTG ends up connecting on Gambit. Let's see, no DHC, but this is going to be... Does she get caught? Oh, she does, but it's not enough damage to really mess her up that badly. This is looking potentially scary. Gets the hit on both Sakura and Captain Commando. This happy birthday is exactly what Escalante needs. Is going to do as much damage as they can. And sets up a situation. Let's see if Captain Commando gets a chance to play. He no longer has Super Captain Fire, but regular Captain Fire is still going to do some damage there.
Captain Kick.
X Factor. Ooh, and falls in such a way that there was the potential for a punish, but didn't quite get it. Let's see, goes in, gets the hit with Captain Corridor, decides not to take the bait on Gambit, and let's see, Ultron's going to get the beam, not quite in time, but NickBad kept pressing buttons. This is going to be the end of NickBad's Captain Commando as X Factor falls out of favor and gets crossed up. That was an unfortunate round for NickBad. Great work.
Yeah, last time Nick got caught in a position where that normal would just put him in a very bad, bad. You can't continue without using Beast Cannon.
Yeah, the hit confirms for Talbain are definitely require getting accustomed to instead of just like doing a thing that works with most Marvel characters. And
finding spots for these overheads.
Ooh, yeah, this is not working out super well for NickBad. But Escalante, on the other hand, going to get the beam, DHC into Gambit. Gambit does tons and tons of damage, but leaves Jon Talbain with a pixel, and a pixel is all NickBad needs. What does he do to try and finish this off? Activates the Shogundo and then gets hit out of it. Unfortunate for NickBad.
Again, excuse me, that's Dark Force.
Yeah, Dark Force Shogundo hit. Just like there's also Super Art 3 Shogun. There's all kinds of Shoguns that exist out there. Oh, and this is going to be with the super. Kills off Sakura, does decent damage to Commando. This is looking great for Escalante and terrible for NickBad. Let's see how NickBad approaches trying to get this going. Ended up having some success with the baby Commando. Beam isn't enough to punish the Crouch Light, but this is looking rough for NickBad. And there's a clean hit from Escalante, but it doesn't quite go into the bounce he wanted. This is looking like a terrible situation for NickBad. A single pixel. How is he going to use his X Factor? There it is. And gets caught by guns and beams galore. That Escalante up 2-0 over NickBad, and NickBad deciding to go all the way with the Talbain. I respect it when people try a new character and they just go with it the entire way, instead of trying it and then having it go away when they fail. Oh, goes for the command throw there, but gets punished for it. Unfortunately, that move has plenty of recovery. But let's see, Talbain, the first time that he's had the super active while being able to be in neutral for a bit, but it just hasn't worked out any of the times. And with that, it looks like Ultron's going to leave him with one pixel again. Talbain, can you do something with your pixel?
Flash kick.
Oh, you get the throw? And the tag. With install, this is in a different situation than it was before, and gosh darn, Sakura is getting hit, but NickBad instantly ready for the TAC. Goes in with the support of Captain Fire. Let's see if they manage to get another opportunity. Crouching Light is going to connect on Sakura. Let's see what Escalante does from here. The red light is huge on NickBad's entire team. Sakura is down. Talbain's coming in with only a fraction of life, and we are going to see that fraction continue to assist and get the opportunity to hit Gambit. But the pixel is gone. It's all up to Commando again. This time, let's see if the X Factor 3 Commando will be enough. This is not looking good for him. Level 3 is available. And with that, Escalante takes 3-0 over NickBad, slaying the giant. I'm going to have to take off now in order to play my match against Dobbilicious. Good luck and have fun, Dobbilicious.
Good luck. Thank you everybody who has claimed these codes. And if you yourself would like to, oh hang on. Thank you, Dobbilicious. That's tier 1, 14 months. And you're on a 5-month streak. Thank you very much. Oh no. Okay, we're in. We're in. All right, so overall, I think Dan is outclassed by Evil Ryu in most tools, but the cancel game is the only major place where Dan can really make unique plays. Is just like their Street Fighter V iteration, they have access to taunt cancel, which they can do off of almost anything. And this also includes the roll version from their V-Skill 1. But Dobby gonna easily find the hit straight at 2099, forcing Isicera onto the Psylocke. Do not challenge this character, they have sword-like limbs. Effortlessly dispatching the assist. And Spider has to be careful. Chip is now a huge factor, doesn't even need it. Okay, putting it all on another Psylocke. Isicera goes for a tricky mix. But it's almost looking like it's Dobby's time to show off how much they are better than Isicera at this character. And playing it longer. Ooh, good defense on Isicera's part. Almost confirms. Here we go. Oh no, another major drop. Left Psylocke swinging, but no confirms. X Factor about to run out. Isicera being patient. Can't get any more. It's up ninjutsu. Just going for chip out here, forcing the triple jump. Finds the hit. That's all you need. And, ooh, X barely saving that from a confirm. Isicera up 1. Same situation before. Big thing that is strong on Dobbilicious' team when running Evil Ryu is the double summon and Psylocke assist. I mean that Evil Ryu doesn't have to push too hard to get these quick confirms, because that's definitely a place where he can fall apart. He has very strong definite combo routes, but in struggles a lot with like little scramble situations. If you rush too fast, he's just not equipped to sort of move the way Wolverine does. And you can see that's why a big thing with W is just trying to maneuver and set up his assists to find these confirms. As well as the space you build allows you to charge that red fireball, which is about as good as any assist. It's very durable, it's slow. Isicera going to find their way in. Gets the confirm. Oh, drop when you needed it most. Keeps it going with the Psylocke, and this is a dead Strider. Another pickup. Oh, no kill here. Has Chip, though. Oh, that might be a dead Dan. Later. Puts on the layers. Sets up the Chip. Now here comes Psylocke. Isicera using Buster to completely clear that tornado of pressure. Well, Psylocke can come from different angles of ninjutsu, so you have to be watching for where the camera goes. 2 up Isicera. Xbox, everybody calls bad drivers that. Okay, and it looks like we are somehow in the game. Is this correct? It would appear the solution to all problems continues to be Bon Wonderland, but Isicera utilizing X here, really good character to put Gambit in trouble zones. Buster is very durable, and cards have a bit of startup too. So, and of course, Cajun Escape, a very scary tool, except when there is a massive piece of plasma on the screen, where then you're quite vulnerable. So Isicera is going to rely on the defensive tools presented to X, and then brings in the Psylocke. Oh, these tags keep coming. What is going on? No extension here. Isicera just going to push pressure. This is looking kinda egregious. Isicera just turning Psylocke into a spinning death blade. There goes Strider. The rest of the team bleeding pretty badly. Nice extend here. Oh no, can't get it off the launcher. Good punish on the movement, catching the early startup. Now all up to this Gambit, but Isicera is utilizing these teleports very well. Moves with the assist, forces the X Factor out. Good patience. Assist about to be destroyed, but Isicera not the biggest worry about losing Dan here. Going to rely on Psylocke stall tools. X Factor almost done. Wow. Great clip on the Cajun escape. Oh no, Isicera's worst nightmare. It's all up to Dan. No good. Dobby is on the board.
Player 1 wins.
Don't mess with the Cajun.
Right, second chance. Yeah, no confirm for Dan here. Armor eating the hits. Oh, that gotta stink. Say goodbye to the pinky. One bar all. Isicera very good at finding these gaps with Psylocke. Strong fundamentals of Rushdown playing out incredibly well. Great use of the jump chicken block for the punish. Keeps it to 1 bar. Goes for the cross up. Ah, that was tricky. How much damage can she milk? Goes for the full here. Okay, pushing just about 600. Does the hit stun remain? No. As there points out, that lightning super will actually scale if that's hit stun, so it can't always combo into itself. And this is smart. Deal with this X in the most effective way you can. Goes for the orbs mix up. Good block. Wow, Isicera pushed to the limit there. Ooh, can't confirm. Isicera going to keep this pressure. Respect the assist, respect the projectiles. Finds the air confirm, goes immediately into hyper. This should be... Ooh, not enough. Try to confirm. Has access to a bar. Well, good. Projectile. Okay. Ah, didn't respect the big normals, and this is a kill confirm for Gambit. Wait, no, this might not kill. In the corner, that's very, as Isicera would say, squiggly. But, gotta respect the normals. 2-2.
Don't mess with the Cajun.
Alright. Remember, if Isicera really wants to figure out how to show off Dan here, this is the time. When you get these hits, try and get the most combo or pressure you can. But no good. Gambit finds this hit. As for the air exchange, oh, Dan, I guess a little too short. Gets another chance to live. See if you can kill this Monster Hunter. Oh, it's no good. Okay, Monster Hunter getting her install. And Dan trying to find a way in between these projectiles and that large staff. Just too much. And now Isicera going to rely heavily on Psylocke again. Break for the pressure, find these protective gaps, as well as utilize the combination of her assist and teleports to push Dobby into the corner. Ooh, good swing. This is the kill he needs. Okay, all down to X. This character can do it, but Isicera is not having an easy job. Okay, install setup didn't work quite right, so Monster Hunter's going to go down for this. Half X Factor still on deck. Good patience, looks for the Cajun escape. Oh, can't confirm all the way. This time, Isicera finds it. Think about a Gambit. Okay, all on Strider, still has X Factor. Isicera needs to make this mix-up count. It's no good. With this air hyper, Dobby's going to do it. Isicera knocked down to the lower bracket. That was incredible.
Okay, it looks like we're gonna have the first hit go to Renard. Gets the hit and has enough that they're gonna build meter. Did not get the confirm in the situation they wanted though. So many big Gene-like buttons flying around doing scary things. But it looks like Toji getting that activation, while Renard gets an activation of his own. When the shield is up, it is so scary. But Toji, with those fast buttons, may be able to get in. Doesn't quite get it. Renard gets the confirm, and Clea goes down without getting a real hit.
And how does S.T.A.R.S Jill deal with the projectile shield usually?
With the projectile shield, she tries to stop it from getting started in the first place. She has good tools to handle the situation. Let's see. It looks like there's going to be a great dash up and throw from Toji there. Gets in on Jean, is going to be able to kill her off for only a single meter. Ooh, actually, maybe two? No, it's just a single one.
Just enough.
And now X going to come in. What mix-up does he eat? Oh, that could have been scary, but then Renard ready in the stare down. Thought he had gotten to the ground. If you press your S too early, you'll get air S, and it breaks the combo for X. He has a bunch of eccentricities like that. But Toji here gets the hit, is going to be able to kill off X as a result. Oh no, went for something old card, didn't get his stance cancel on the stars, charging stars. And Renard, happy to just get some stuff on the screen, though it is pretty rough. S.T.A.R.S Jill's guns actually beat level 3 Buster, so you can't just use it as you would like to. But now, Red She-Hulk should have a very hard time in this matchup. Let's see if that's actually true, though. Toji, happy to break expectations. Has access to a meter now, though, so could do something invulnerable, especially if he sees two characters. Or just slide. Sliding works, too.
Indeed, one last hit here. Both players.
I feel like as Toji's X Factor wears down, wants to get that last hit, but is not going to get the opportunity. Renard gets it. He's going to be able to kill off Red She-Hulk here, and with that, is going to take the first game over Toji.
As you get a little nervous, Renard gets fancy, but he can go for a quick kill.
Just being able to just kill, so useful. One of Jean's challenges is that she does need to work a little bit harder to do damage, but is pretty excellent against many things. But let's see what adjustments Toji makes. Last time, the Clea did not get to really do much for him. Let's see, gets caught by those air traps by Jean. Jean's ranged game is substantially better than Clea's. They both have good stuff in close, but Clea does not have anywhere near Jean's tools for long distance play.
So that low HP is really burdening Xeno right now.
Oh, and gets another chance. The Shockwave is... Oh no, didn't go for Shockwave, went for Buster.
Risky.
I also would have gone for the Shockwave, but sometimes if you do it and it works, do it and it works. And S.T.A.R.S Jill eating all of this damage, and X tries to save her but jumps into it and then gets hit. Everything went well for Toji there. Good snap in order to get rid of all of that red life. Kills off S.T.A.R.S Jill. Now Jean Grey is going to have to come into all the fire. The mix-up works, but the second mix-up fails. That was unfortunate for Toji that the incendiary worked out that way. And with that, this is going to be the end of S.T.A.R.S Jill, and it's all up to Red She-Hulk to take on the remainder of Renard's team.
Wow, what a snipe.
Oh, got the hit, but then still got hit out of it. Everything going wrong for Renard in such a short time period, but now everything goes right just because X survived. Toji did not decide to invest X Factor, and this is sometimes what happens when you do not invest your X Factors on people. Oh, but now he still has a chance. He is full screen, which is not great, but Renard still has X Factor available. Ooh. And X Factor, now that it's been used for Toji, is going to kill off X. This is very possible for Toji to take. But Renard also has X Factor. Let's see what he does to try and fight this Red She-Hulk. Just kills her. Just killing is
Super
good.
risky.
Oh, and went for the combo after the bounce. Nice stuff for Renard, going up 2-0 over Toji to try and make it into winners finals.
It's incredibly risky to challenge that power drop like that, but he found it.
It can be pretty scary. All these tools have good, or all these characters have good tools to do so, but you need to be on point with your spacing to make it work out. Oh, and hit with the additional S, but didn't get the confirm off of it. This time is Toji's time. He's getting all of these hits when he hadn't had them before. Let's see if it's going to be enough to confirm into a dead Jevil. We've just seen much more consistency coming out of when Renard gets hits, and also a frequency of getting those hits in the first 2 games.
Comes. Oh no.
Oh,
Spell.
punishing the tag, good stuff. And this character does damage, should be able to potentially kill off X here, which would be very good for Toji. Just goes for level 3, doesn't want to make it any more complicated. I think X survives level 3 though. And the backside of 2M, it's the same as
Just
0.
slide in.
Even though it's the same as zeros, it is still some nonsense. Or because it is the same as zeros, it is still some nonsense. Okay, and this time Renard managed to get out for a moment, but again, Toji's incendiary grenades have been betraying him this set. Renard, all of the resources available, decides to just go for the shockwave and see if the guns punishes. It does. Use X Factor and just goes for double guns. Decides not to even try to go for the dash up into S. Uses a bit more of X Factor time, but now the punch can come. Will it take out? Oh no! Toji went for the hit, but didn't confirm which character it was on, and now because of that, it looks like Red She-Hulk is going to go down, and that may be a 3-0. With that, Renard taking it over Toji very swiftly.
But that's not the last we've seen of Zeno. He's still got a lower bracket.
Yes, I'm also in the lower bracket. Maybe we will find each other at some point in there. But I think that means we are moving on to what's going on in the learners bracket. The 2 matches that may be available are either Escalante versus Jean can both fight Ultron with belligerent normals, and along with that, she has a ranged game which works pretty decently against him. But and she has the ability to fight, but we know Escalante has those zoning fundamentals. He's just one of those players, plays the Morgan in base game, Magneto in base game, knows how to get around the screen, put stuff out there, but doesn't know how to respect that her shield protects from projectiles. And because of that, oh no, needs to DHC before the super finishes in order to get the hard knockdown. And because of that, Ultron got to live. Shogundo giving that extra chance, but going to be able to throw some of these grenades out. Let's see if it ends up being helpful in the match against Gambit. Ooh, did take off a chunk of life there, but Bishop is bleeding pretty hard. His projectile counter, or projectile absorption, just holding for a moment, but not actually helping out any. Oh, Jean has already been the MVP, getting these traps on deck. Will she be able to finish off Gambit, or is she going to die? Went for the teleport, which y'all have been advocating for quite a lot of the evening, right, Mr. Tim?
Mm-hmm. Specifically when you're running a decent assist in the back like Cyclops, it gives you so much pressure.
Oh no, got an Air S instead of a flight. That was very unfortunate for Shogundo. Oh, the DHC is too late. Would have been able to potentially punish the Ultron if that was a little bit faster, but the execution was just a tiny bit off. That grenade though, let's see, Ultron is now bleeding pretty hard. Is Escalante going to try to get him out, or just goes in, rushes with the character, decides to just throw him into aggression mode? And the X Factor is there, but Shogundo is in a terrible situation now that he's used it and he's getting pressured. It's pretty scary. Will he be able to kill off Ultron? Ultron ends up investing the X Factor to kill this character. How do you feel about that, leaving just Cyclops without X Factor in the back?
I think he's fine. When you have this much of a life lead, you can probably even take the difference in chips, so... Oh no.
One more of those you can't take. Now Escalante's in a situation where a good hit on chip is going to do a lot to him. Oh, but this is a way to start it. Hit Cyclops, and Hunk is going to get some shots in, but now your character with all that red light is going to be on point, which makes it much scary, but Shogundo not blocking his toes. Escalante goes in, manages to take the game with only 20 seconds remaining on the clock, but all 3 characters alive.
Fundamentals still play a huge factor.
Yes, fundamentals. I think fundamentals play a larger factor just because people don't have as much tech grinded out, so you're not like pitting fundamentals against grinded tech, you're pitting more fundamentals against fundamentals. Oh, got the hit but didn't get the confirm off of it. That was unfortunate for Shogundo. Escalante playing a really good footsies game, summoning assists at good times to cover himself. Let's see if he's going to be able to take this. Ooh. Jean has been doing some good work, but then all of these resources end up getting used. Escalante knows to fly over, gets the hit on Bishop, has access to some resources, but just keeps missing up Shogundo. None of these hits are going into the kill, but they've left Bishop with only a fraction of his life left, and the situation is amazing for Escalante now.
Escalante's taking advantage of full screen too much.
Ooh, and this is going to be at the end of the assist. Not just the end of the assist, also the end of Dean. Everything going as Escalante needs it. Kills off Dean. Now it's all up to Cyclops. Does he get mixed on incoming? He does, but then presses S afterwards and it works. Does this happen in time? Oh no, went for the Mega Optic Blast instead. S is going to confirm there. S did not confirm there. And with that, let's see, Optic Blasts are going to be enough to do some work, but Shogundo's X-Factor time is going down. And with this, will Gambit be able to catch him? Deciding to just hold up back, does not want to deal with Cyclops at all. Gets the hit immediately. Escalante looking to take this second game. Has the knockdown into the corner. And with that, is going to do the wrong super, but still be rewarded? Not rewarded. Okay, in this situation, there's a chance for Shogundo, but wasn't able to get a punish. And with that, it looks like Escalante is going to take it just after a little bit more additional scramble. Let's see, is there going to be a character shift on the side of Shogundo, or maybe assists? Because Cyclops, one of the characters with multiple good assists that are valuable, but also we could see some additional characters coming out on the side of Shogundo. Okay, we're seeing some Buster. Oh, I love the color scheme for this team. It's so satisfying. And thank you to all of the awesome people who make additional colors for the characters. It allows people to have way better color synergy for their teams, and that is always great. Oh, got a very strange hit there on Ultron. Let's see what's able to be set up here. Trying to put some orbs on the screen, but just hits with the teleport, but doesn't confirm off of it, unfortunately. Escalante, just the fundamental game of shoot with beam and call assist is so strong, and then when he gets the opportunity, going in with some of those air dash down forward lights. But let's see if he's able to get this. The Shockwave should connect here. Oh no, needed to DHC Shockwave earlier. Renard was talking about this at a previous time, where if you do Shockwave DHC immediately from Jean into X, then you get full damage from both of them. But if you delay it at all, you only get like a tiny bit of damage from the last hit to Shockwave for X.
Nice swing.
And with that, Escalante is going to put X in a terrible situation. Probably not kill him without spending meter, but as those drones, X is going to get a chance to play. Will he do something useful with it?
Looks like things are going X's way somewhat.
Oh, but now it looks like so much life has been lost for Shogundo just to the solid fundamental horizontal screen control with Escalante. Making sure to get those shots in, and the Shockwave will hit both. No DHCs available, but no X-Factors used either. The Happy Birthday is not confirmed on, and because of that, Escalante still has his full team. This is looking scary for Shogundo. Going to have to try and deal with this with Pixel X, a little bit of Jean, and then the entirety of Cyclops. But one more shot. This is going to... Oh, dry tags in order to save X, but instead is going to lose. Oh no, uses X Factor when there's 3 characters alive, says there won't be Factor 2 or 3, and then immediately loses Jean. This is looking really rough for Shogundo. X Factor is now down, and Escalante has his full team and X Factor available. It's all up to this Cyclops, which is going to have to work so hard to make it work.
Oh, the Hunk.
I don't think that alpha counter was intentional, but sometimes that's how it goes. Oh, dry tags in to get shot, but saves the Hunk. And I think that Escalante was pretty happy to hold up back previously. Shogundo had an extra double jump there. Could have potentially gotten around things. Didn't want to do anything that was too risky. How did Ultron body block the command throw? That was so unfortunate for Shogundo. Everything not working out, but the beam here should catch Gambit. Doesn't kill him off, and now Escalante just needs one bit of chip in order to win. And that beam is it. Taking it 3-0 over Shogundo.
Sir, it's very simple. You can't run commands on a super user.
Oh gosh, for people who are computer educated, I'm sure you're getting 80% more of that out of that than. But it looks like, does that mean up next we're gonna have Best Xbox versus Mimikyute?
I think a big thing of Cyclops is having access to a beam DHC versus a Servbot team is pretty useful.
That can be quite strong. Oh, and Mimikyute went in with the poke, immediately was able to set up aggression, but didn't get the confirm off of it. Is going to get hit by the Servbots after throwing Ken, but that overhead assist is just so scary. We've seen a decent amount of times where the vertical size of the crouching heavy from Cammy has come up in a pretty unfortunate way for Mimikyute. Ooh, but that is going to kill off Ken. Things are coming up much more unfortunate for Best Xbox. Until the throw comes. What will he do to combo after it? Unfortunately for them, doesn't get it, but the triple hyper should be able to kill off neither of them. In fact, it should get hit by Cammy being ready with her Killer Bee Assault.
Yeah, it's Xbox is having a little trouble hitting Cammy in her Tuesday best here.
Yes, she Bison Doll Cammy. Also, thanks to all of the people who make the additional outfits. Cammy's one of the characters that has been blessed with many of them, to my understanding. But looks like Cammy getting caught by some things here, and because of that, Best Xbox has a confirm available. This isn't going to kill, but it will put Cammy in a scary situation. Xbox on some low life. How would you invest X Factor if you were Xbox here?
I think definitely going to have to rely on the Servbot punish on an assist of X Factor.
Oh, but Servbot got the initial hit on Cammy. Are they going to have the setup in order to do something to Cyclops? Got the throw. This is going to be at the capture state. Can kill the character here because X Factor is available. And with that, X into the second one, or into the King Servbot, kills off Cyclops. Uses up a bit of X Factor time, but now US Agent's going to come in. No more meter available for Best Xbox One. Oh no! Best Xbox One, unaware that this is a command throw, but Mimikyute not aware of how far away Servbot's going to be after the super launches them so far.
I mean, US Agent looks like he's asking if anybody's seen where their toy went when he throws Servbot.
Oh. Servbot gets the hit, but will they get the combo? Going to get the super afterwards. Oh no! US Agent got up just enough faster. The Servbot wasn't able to make it, and with that, Mimikyute going up the first game. Oh, and the Servbot gets the connection this time. Cammy had been such a threat in that first game, and this time is going to be a threat again. Hits Ken, but doesn't get a confirm off of it. He's down to half life, so even a good hit will take his butt. Now Cammy gets hit instead. Ken decides to go straight into Super, and then has BHC available to Venom. This is going to do a lot of damage, but it's not going to kill. Cammy is left with a fraction. Do you think she's going to Super? Oh no, she's going to just swing.
Spin Knuckle when you need it, and always available.
And with that, is going to hit Venom. Gets in with the Gyro Jive Smasher. The DHC's available into Cyclops. Goes into the level 3 to just kill this character. I love this decision making. Leaving Best Xbox with only the Servbot. This is a good situation for Mimikyute, but oh, hit launch, and is going to be able to stay in the air long enough to avoid the super. Perfect for Mimikyute. But X Factor available. X Factor gets used by Mimi. That is one of the only things that could potentially save Best Xbox, but not enough. The beam catches, and Best Xbox goes down 2 games against Mimikyute.
Here comes the Hunk, I think.
Probably so. We're gonna see some adjustments. I live in fear of my next match. I need to fight Escalante, and Dan is not a character to fight someone like Escalante with. but that's just how it goes sometimes. Okay, staying on the same stage, you think that the Hunk change is going to be enough to make the difference here? Because there were times where Mimikyute just invested in making sure those first two characters were dead.
Yeah, I think it's a huge paradigm shift is that Servbot has a lot of coverage, but it's slow. Meanwhile, Hunk is a very fast call and always available assist for when you're trying to keep people off of you.
Oh no, Mimikyute doing the combo. They normally have Shadow Lady as opposed to Cyclops and Shadow Lady OTGs for you, but that didn't quite work out as anticipated. Still in a pretty even situation for these points. Just using those dive kicks and going to catch, but that super is not going to get through the beam, unfortunately. The positioning was enough to make that go in Best Xbox's favor, and this is the first game that things are going well for them. Cammy goes down before 10. Cyclops is pressured here in the corner and gets mixed. This is looking really good for Best Xbox. Has the bounce available. Oh, didn't end up comboing after bounce. Maybe checking if Mimikyute was going to use assist or something. Try to get a happy birthday. Oh, the dry tag was there. Best Xbox had been so patient about not doing anything in case something happened, but then didn't punish when anything actually happened.
In Xbox, it's 2 bars, though. I do not want to see calling Cyclops.
Oh, X Factor? No X Factor needed. Just kills the two characters. Mimikyute going back into advantage after everything looked like this would be their hardest match yet. Just too strong of a player. Going to OTG, ends up going into Super. Venom, no X Factor used. Decides to just hold off for now. Venom going to X Factor, however, kills off Cyclops immediately. Trap set. What's US Agent going to do here? Just hold back in the corner, gets the hit on Venom, and with that, looks like Mimikyute's going to take it 3-0 over Best Xbox One. I'm gonna hop off to play my game against Escalante. Good luck and have fun, Escalante.
Good luck. Thank you, everybody. Okay, fingers crossed, no crash, let's go. And yeah, Dan, not a great character for chasing airborne characters. I'm not sure how much more damage you can get off after the assist here because of the scaling. Nice cross up.
Yep, and that's exactly what Isicera was saying. Like, the best move or the best route I could find out for Dan is doing the crumple and then tagging into another character.
That's a She-Hulk problem too, from what I understand.
I mean, at least the assist looks pretty good. It carries multiple hits.
Decent duration. And yeah, this is what Isicera needs probably to deal with Escalante, is keep them in the corner with their best character and just throw out all the plasma you can put.
Alright, don't know if this is going to be a perfect, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll call that a hood perfect.
But let's see if Dan can do it again.
I mean, there are pretty optimal Dan combos out there, but, you know, doing them mid-tournament, not everyone can do that.
Speaking of which, let's say goodbye to Psylocke. Dan's one lifeline for airborne characters. Sarah looked for a better way out, couldn't find it, raw tagged. Did this work last time? Let's see if Escalante can adapt. Ooh, looks like they are.
Do it much better this round. And I agree, might as well use X on X instead of wasting it on, I'm not gonna say wasting it on Dan, but using it on Dan.
Get a huge speed bonus.
And that is all of Isicera's X Factor.
Well played. Why they are chasing?
Yeah, why back to Dan? Probably wants to save X, you know, as his last character.
Peter build. Light Dan kick, just hop, hop, hop. Okay, don't count Isicera out when X says bar. Unless they're going to use a shockwave. I guess not if they keep it full screen like this. Nice punish. If Isicera can get this kill.
Oh no.
Oh no. The blowback positioned X right next to Gambit. That stinks.
Was Gambit yawning? Like, am I the only one who saw that?
Oh no, that was commented earlier.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Gets the pickup. I don't think Dan can kill off of this.
Definitely can do a TAC though.
And Psylocke can. That actually worked. I cannot believe that actually worked.
Yeah, it's like a capture state.
I know, just no. The height was I was thinking.
It's-
Okay, no mix here. Gets the pressure.
I've never seen him like do a wink face. He's always like eyes open, smiling.
Nice catch.
Yep, time to tag out.
Not enough hits done for a second, I don't think. Oh no, she didn't have the bar. Never mind.
Yeah, I've been watching in chat, and Tony Killa, if you pick up this game, you can't go wrong playing Gambit.
Be patient. I'm still gonna challenge. Okay, X Factor is now out. Say goodbye to Ultron. One mix, one kill here.
Yep, has no X Factor.
God, those layers. You can tell Escalante hadn't seen that before. They got caught completely.
Alright, Sarah's about to come in here. Dan's best move is his assist. We got it again.
Early lights.
Oh, the text was in the way.
Hey, Isicera pulling up to a lead here. She was worried about the Dan, but seems like Escalante is not confident enough in this character.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like his light Tatsu, which that basically that knee is. It's just doing all the confirms.
As long as you have tag into X, you're okay.
Yeah, look at that. Like,
Speaking of which,
honestly, it looked like Hunk's projectiles was gonna trade, but the knee just won. Like, that's it.
the quote, it's at least a decent button. Oh, and I use a hot Psylocke. Okay,
Yeah,
How are they
Elrond,
trying to
don't
start
don't
something?
pick Commando. Just pick Gambit. That's all you gotta do.
they still just pick Carnage also.
Yeah, Carnage. Yeah, that might be a good
Please
choice
play
for next
Carnage.
week.
Isicera knows how to dodge that. They fought many beams in their time. And quite a few Captain Fires. Oh, nice snipe. Okay, level 2 Gambit. Because they're just going to stall here. X Factor almost done. Without bar, it gets a lot harder to get these kill nows. Ooh, that is not safe.
Yeah, other than Carnage's Infinite, I'll just try and do like the basic combos I know how to do with them before the patch. And they all work perfectly fine.
There's
Nice, Sarah takes it.
Pick up.
The power of Dan.
We're about to have another potentially grand final double match. It's going to be Dobbilicious versus Renard.
Yeah, Tony Gill, if you want to try.
Jinko jeans here. The big thing that helps Jean Grey in this matchup is just how fast those buttons can be, but you gotta watch out for the big swings when Monster Hunter comes in. You have no life, and Monster Hunter is so much damage. Nice gap. Here comes X.
Oh, kill, do a decent amount of damage.
Cage and escape not helping here. Nice punish. That'll be enough. Gets hit. I think Dobby with X Factor can kill off of this. Definitely can kill off of this. Nice challenge. Renard's going to have to really find their damage rats here. That's up mid-screen, half health. See what they can do. Oh, that low didn't confirm.
Ooh, the longest pokes in the game.
Goes with the level 3. Is that enough to kill? That is enough. You let Jill Stars live. Things get pretty bad pretty quick with the flame grenades.
Yep, just
Good
like Purdy
patience.
said, you can download the mods and, lab yourself. It is about, I think it's like 8.6 gigs now. Get pretty beefy.
Right, anchor to anchor. Strider still has his bar. Well, all one of them.
Yeah, that's all he needs, maybe.
That worked. That's so lucky here. 4-2 it is. And Renard can definitely kill here.
Yeah, definitely. The level 2 that does level 3 loads of damage.
One. What really worked the first game didn't work as well the second. Renard's just starting to build up their brick wall, which their team is really good at capitalizing with.
Yeah, you can't let Renard do that. That's how he kicked my ass earlier. If Phoenix can just play her game and set up the bird traps, it's a pain in the ass like that.
Very good speed, very strong teleports. That. Literally that. But Renard's ability to pick up in the mid-screen can sometimes be a bit inconsistent, so when they
Yeah,
drop
but
it, punish hard.
Nothing more powerful than the rawest S in the entire game.
This is true.
Yep.
Shockwave versus Shockwave, looks like nobody wins.
And that Jean Grey has average health. Obviously, she does not have Dark Phoenix, but she has other things. Wall Cling with Gambit is a charged move. It's a flash kick. But if you're talking about a super Wall Cling, it's either quarter circle forward, quarter circle back, super.
Wow, the launcher.
What? Dobby
feel
did
like
a
a
launcher
cowboy.
in one? No.
Player 1 wins.
Don't mess.
He ain't even playing Virgil. Okay, One more for Dobby to advance forward. Perhaps another week will they will take first or second. Been a little. Yeah, Gambit's been just doing a really strong overall job dealing with this. Occasion escape, putting in more than he needs to get through the traps. Exactly like that. Here's the pickup. And a big piece of utility on this team is the fact that Monster Hunter gets so much after those.
Yep. And shockingly, builds quite a lot of meter.
Nice levels of pressure. Ah, he's still safe. Catches the jump, though. Some smart stuff. X, not able to put on the pressure he wants. That's smart. Keep it safe. Comes the pressure. Oh, did the arrows not come out if you DHC? I didn't know that.
I thought they did.
Go. It's Renard's turn. This is an easy and swift kill. Wow, nice pressure. Okay, Strider coming into a very dangerous situation.
Oh,
nice
good X.
swing back.
Good block into X, I should say.
Not enough?
Might kill? No.
He gets 2.
Slide. Yep. Alright, and Dobby takes it. Alright, bye S.T.A.R.S, who was in comms but didn't say anything.
Alright, that means Isicera has to play Mimikyute. This is now time for Mimikyute's potentially big moment of the night. Can you combat, even if they're playing... Nick, have you been practicing for the TNS spelling bee?
I think it's an invite-only thing.
Ah.
Which kind of makes sense. You want to, like, you know, the, I don't know, the stars in there, if that makes sense.
Speaking of stars, it's actually surprising to see no Jills in any of these matches as of recently. Got a lot of the old roster characters plus Dan. Yeah, Shadow Lady I think is another character that has a lot of tools like Dan, but I think most of them are strictly better.
And she has an air dash, and, you know, other things. Oh, good snap.
3 very functional assists.
I like how Cyclops just grabbed nothing and then Psylocke just decided to appear there.
Clearly psychic powers.
Alright, good choice on the X. Isicera coming in with just X.
I would have probably left US Agent in for that.
And people think very strange things if they did not know what Marvel is. It's like, yeah, we're using X on X. Looks like X popped X there.
A level 3 X, so he can level 3.
Yep. X's X factor is almost up.
X is going to go into 0 now. No, X is going to 0 and then into X23. Sounds like some kind of code. I feel like this team from Mimi, pretty good coverage, very strong offense again. Isicera's fundamentals still come through even with a character they're not that familiar with. And not that HP across the entirety of Mimi's team.
Ooh, rare
Almost
drop,
got
but
another ice.
finishes it.
I don't think anything can be considered a drop when you're in Buster Chip range and they've got it fully charged.
Uh-oh. That's a grab.
Isicera knew. I just think she was stuck in the walk animation.
That's true. Alright, Dan's dead, but, you know, he built like 2 bars, so I think it's worth.
Jitsu. Yeah, that's Isicera's unique thing they do, is they dash forward and then, like, one normal buzzsaw. I wonder how safe on black that is, because it looks like it must be. Wow, you hate to see this happening. Isicera's just putting this pressure on Mimikyute. They are crumbling a little. Never mind. Finds their footing. Say goodbye to Psylocke. That's up. They faked a bulldog there. That was dirty. Can I start punish the pose? A little damage. What an answer. 1-1. They're just checking where they can. Slow normals. Okay, Mimi. Almost up to 3 bars. Realizing the OTG. Oh, Isicera finds a gap.
Unfortunate drop.
Nice duck on the ninjutsu. Kid's seen it before, and they know what to do to defend. Okay, just enough hits done. Just enough hits done. He finds the hit. Can they get any more? No. Isicera just utilizing the pressure tools as usual. When you have no bar on X and you don't want to spend X Factory, just slow the game down a little.
The beam just lasted just barely enough.
Isicera potentially thinking of blowing this X Factory, yeah. Tries to get all this health back on Psylocke and deal with Cyclops at the same time.
Well, best way to beat a projectile is with a better projectile, I suppose.
And almost nobody has better projectiles than X. Nice shockwave just in time. They're saving the assist on the last possible hit. That's pretty hype. Now it's on US Agent to try and catch this character, because Isicera is just going to keep throwing out the plasma, and that'll not do it.
Yeah, it is annoying to play against, but it is the correct thing to do.
Okay, let's see if Dan can do it. I don't think he can.
Well, he might survive.
Okay, this is all you can get. Brings an X. I would definitely level 3 this. Oh, doesn't get the chance.
As you were saying.
The longer you let X live, the more chip will be forced onto your team. And a double beam.
More beams.
Beams may cry. Yeah, Isicera are just really good at positioning those, all the projectiles.
Yeah, I don't know the name of it, but the one that has like 3 lasers going in an upward position, it's such a unique projectile because there's really nothing that covers that area, you know?
Oh, the aerial photon arrays?
Yeah.
Or photon shots. That's what they're called. Here we go, big hit. You can get this damage just like regular Cap. There's a lot to
Should be able to
milk
kill.
here.
Alright, it's a good start.
That is dirty. It's pretty hard
hey,
to tell where he is.
Let's see what level 3 X Factor Dan can do. That's a good... Never mind.
There's a small chance he doesn't die here.
Okay, I was gonna say, if that was the beam, obviously that wouldn't work, but the missiles work.
Okay, 2-2. Let's see if Dan can make this happen. Grounded tag. Bring in the character.
Guys, can we have cable? We have cable at home, points at Lucas.
Speaking of cable at home, X doing a wonderful job of putting on all of the Hyper Viper beams you could ever need of those lightning loops.
For this 2-2, looks like Isicera's up on an early lead. Cyclops is already on life support.
The problem with Buster, you can just be so patient of X doing only reactionary blasts. And once you've got a life lead, that's all you need to do sometimes.
Sure, but the thing about... Oh no. This is probably the worst possible thing that's happening. Because Isicera's going to lose X and Psylocke, and it's just going to be left with Dan. Okay.
Wait, he's doing it! He's doing it!
He's doing it! Yeah!
He did it!
One
I know
happy-
that hurt Isicera inside to kill both with Dan.
I did it, father! Yay! That shit looked like it was pieces of aluminum foil on his face.
Just final. It's time for Renard versus Isicera. These two play each other quite a lot.
Yeah, if you guys didn't... I can't remember what the last one was. I don't even know if it was a Gundam one. Now that I can't really remember. It was Iron Orphans, I think that's what it was called.
Iron-Blooded Orphans, that is a Gundam spinoff.
It is a Gundam, okay. I think that's the last one I've watched.
Speaking of big flying lasers and beams, Renard is putting Isicera through the blender right now. Good defense, but he got opened up, and I think Renard has a full combo here.
What is this, loser finals?
It is indeed.
That's always a good reason to watch an anime, Fruity.
Pick up. Wow. Isicera nailed that confirm.
Do you think Renard learns like what Isicera's team is like beforehand?
I imagine. I think they practice. Isicera's just going to blow through this X Factor. Renard's somewhat more neutral stance of play Isicera can take advantage of because they're just not going to push the issue with their X Factor, so it burns out first. Bring it back up. Dan just struggling so much here.
I do love the light Tatsu because he just starts falling like a fucking rock.
We go. He doesn't even need to tag. That should kill.
Probably like the first full Dan combo we've seen.
Dan versus X. This has got to be one of the worst matchups in Battle Swap. What are you supposed to do against Buster? Also, small
launches
body.
a deal. Alright, bye Dan. Robot on robot violence. Oh, a little too far for that pickup. Can't believe everyone's talking about like their favorite Gundam and haven't mentioned the best Gundam series that's ever aired. Big O.
Good series. That was a sick pickup. Isicera really getting extra damage off that assist for sure.
Well, let's be honest, Null. Isicera would not be playing Dan unless someone requested it.
Will this happen to be someone whose name starts with N and ends with D? So thank you, Fetus, for gifting a sub to Pocho Boto.
Struggles with the air throw.
Okay, just putting on this pressure. I feel like Renard has so many tools to punish Dan, but he's just not getting them. Big grounded punish. So here comes X. I feel like we need one of those canned audience claps every time X comes in after a tag.
Oh shit, I should have been doing that on the soundboard.
This is definitely a place where I think Renard's playstyle with X is, Isicera has it down to such a science, he just knows where he's going too much. I said X is a very powerful character, but I think some of this power comes from how free-flowing his keep away. I think Renard, when panicking, gets a little consistent. And yeah, this is where you just see Isicera steamrolling.
Yep. Yeah, Isicera is probably one of the individuals who probably have like the best like momentum as a player. That's once they get started and they're in the zone, it's not fun to play against. So look at this.
Economy loops here, just building bar.
I mean, like on one hand, I know Renard probably wants to hit like X Factor and try to do something, or maybe jump, or maybe. Okay, I was gonna say maybe his controller's broken because he's not doing anything.
Like Kirby quick draw.
Nah, push blocks for cowards. We don't do that around here.
Put a stamp on Isicera because she's shipping up to the winners. No, grand finals. Hello, Brain. Okay, immediately relying on Monster Hunter. I think this is a very strong call against Dan, as I just don't know how he pushes it or punishes this at all.
Yeah, Dan's main way of getting in was basically, light air Tatsu like that, but, armor would eat that.
He doesn't have a lightning jab, so it's not like Deadpool where you could probably do like 4 crouching lights before the armor fires off. Oh, good pick. Can't get anything else off. And there we go.
That's true, Kevin, but if it was against Braun, Iron Man probably would have done like one of his flirt quotes. The other weird thing too is Dob is no stranger to Psylocke and what she can do.
Yes, maybe not the. No, some players do not have any experience with the mirror match because for a while they're the only ones who played the character.
Ooh, just barely misses. Good block on the wall queen.
Good X Factor draining. Nice pickup for a little damage. Okay, we're pretty much fair fight territory. Oh. Just setting it up and going for the bar. It's a short orb, but he wants the pressure. Either can kill, or maybe not. I don't think Hyper Buster Super would have killed there, actually, now that I think about it. Good patience.
Just going to the ice.
Isicera's, it's like playing piano. They're just very good at mixing up the various projectiles they cancel their Buster with. Let's pick up. If you really want to do well in this matchup, you can always rely on Buster. Normally Gambit, does well, but Isicera's probably fought this character more than anybody at this point. This is where their fundamentals are really coming into play. So long as you still got a little bar left here.
Alright, dead X, and Monster Hunter gets that weird install that I don't know what it does except she can go vroom.
The dashes, yep. Not for long.
What was stronger, dodge, raw S, or Isicera's low jab?
World may always know. Is that something of like a fake scout
Ooh.
tactic?
I think that was for DP, and that was a good call out.
Wow, I can't believe Isicera managed to block that.
Oh, hit. Yay, 0. Or X.
Let's pick up now. Brings in the Dan again. Punishes.
I'm not doing it again. No, Isicera dropped it. I probably should have done the golf clap.
It's all good. The extend. Here comes the damage.
Oh, okay, a little bit of an extension. Usually Isicera will just go for a super there, but I guess was confident.
Nice throw.
Nice grab. Uh-oh. Okay, I guess that doesn't have any invincibility.
Yeah, Satellite lost there completely. Ooh, dirty cross up. Level 1 Buster, just enough. Ah, that's like a 50-50 almost, and Dobby gets strong.
Alrighty. Isicera takes a 3-0 in the reset. Go on to the Through Grand Final. The grandest finals.
Finals?
And the only time I can use this soundboard because that makes sense.
Are you ready for round 2?
What is that from?
I don't know. I want to say Tekken, but I'm not 100% sure.
Right, so Dobbilicious now relying on point Gambit. Another character that outclasses Dan pretty damn well. Oof. Psylocke trading their face for this combo confirmed. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough at all.
Churro Shoe should get everyone in here a churro.
Nice pickup. So they're gonna take us for a single bar.
I want some ice cream, but I gotta commentate these last couple matches. Damn it.
Psylocke on Psylocke violence, but ooh, Isicera getting to confirm off the assist.
Oh no, drops the X. I'm dropping Psylocke for Monster Hunter. I don't know. I think Monster Hunter was doing work, but I don't know. Maybe Dob is just more confident in his Dob. Or his Dob, Jesus. His Psylocke.
I think the X matchup is just so miserable. And you're playing probably the unadulterated queen of X.
Well, if Dan has two characters attached to him, Dan's pretty good. And, you know, being played by one of the better players of this, let's say, tournament series.
Certainly won the most. This is a strong Strider comeback here. Very fast recovering super, so on to the next mix-up. Orbs 1.
I am a tournament series. What a string.
Okay, last chance. Orbs Jr. with a full bar.
Oh, nice grab.
It's like Dom, you know, really starting to master that variant.
Yep.
All the unique tools.
Yeah, I think Dob has not used Legion once this entire tournament because we can't say Legion sucks then.
You can still say Hard Light Legion sucks. It always will.
It's like, hey, I got a Psylocke assist too.
Funny thing that. Oh, that drop. You're never gonna let that one down.
Oh no, drop. And his Hadouken is off screen and just does not exist anymore.
Okie tool, but
I kind of want to see like Isicera like knock someone in the corner, do a backdash, and then like put that as a wall of kind of like a Urian setup.
she doesn't have any installs that really take advantage of it, unless you want to do level 3 of Psylocke. Biggie Wedge, say goodbye.
Good luck. Oh wow,
And
she
she's
recovers
really
hella
lost.
quick. Okay, that crossed up. Just Dan things.
That have a little sauce. And then here comes the damage.
That was just super.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, it's just super. I think, given the opportunity, I think Isicera probably could have chipped out with like X, whatever that sphere one is called. Oh no.
This is how you do it. You gotta kill this character.
Yeah, that's about the most damage you can do without super in that case. There you go.
The launcher, the allure. It will get you killed.
And these two just want to take, you know, all the time in the world. Definitely don't want me to go to sleep.
Now, here comes the Dan time.
Oh my god. Good
Throw
air grab.
punish.
Oh no. Yep, it's got chip. Oh no, Psylocke,
Oh.
please. She's dead. Okay, never mind.
What a teleport!
Yeah, that was
Punish the cage. That's gay.
100% completely planned.
There's almost no scaling. I think he's getting the second one.
He has absolutely no health, so yeah, just light air jab. Yep,
It's expected
X.
routing.
Yep, X2X. I don't care. So all of Isicera really needs is like one incoming mix-up,
Ooh, good patience.
and that'll do it. As long as Isicera just keeps it simple.
Simple enough.
I don't think was that. Oh, it was 3-0 or 3-1. I thought it was still 1-1. Oops.
Indeed. Thus,
Yep, it
Isicera,
was
I think,
3-1.
has exercised her demons. She doesn't have to play Dan again.
I don't know. Well, who knows? Let's go to Discord. Da-da-da-da-da. Yep.
Oh.
It was 2-1. Dob one. This is some
Rejoining.
next. No, this is like some next level tournament shenanigans. This is almost as good. Anyone remember when it was that hyped up, I should say, Sonic Fox versus who was it? Was it Goichi?
Yeah, and the chair swap.
The chair swap, yeah. Like Goichi was on fucking fire, and Sonic Fox was like, "Hey, we need to take 15 minutes to switch chairs." I still don't
Putting
believe
it
that's an
all-
actual rule, by the way.
Putting it all on Monster Hunter.
If you're gonna go out swinging. And Monster Hunter's a really good character to swing with.
This is true.
What a call out! But remember, Dob has an S. He paid $7.49 for this game, and he's gonna hit S all he wants.
May not help here though.
I'm back, Gambit. Uh-oh. Should still live? Question mark?
Just barely.
no.
Wait.
Legion's gonna kill her. Another
Legion
cross
didn't
up.
suck.
Hi, X.
You killed the wrong character, kid.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
Swung.
And that did unscaled damage too. Unfortunate. Does X have a level 3? Here.
Will this work?
Yes.
It worked!
And we get the last win screen of the night. And I can't believe it. I honest to God can't. We have a Talent Swap winner with Dan.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I